and it's my piece. Damn near just giving everything to y'all. Oh, I'm sorry. So you can leave me the fuck alone. That's real life.
That's real life.
Just leave me the fuck alone.
See, but I think that's...
Let me deal with my problems, F the money, because I don't care about no money.
That's part of the
I make
issue.
money in my sleep.
You gotta work it out. You're figuring it out under the public eye. In the public eye, they're watching you make mistakes in real time. They're watching you make corrections
and I'm gonna make the mistakes in front of y'all. The same way you watching me make the mistakes and you judge me, I'm gonna make the mistakes in front of y'all. Keep the camera rolling. Because you gonna judge me off my mistakes the same way you gonna call me and say, it's like I'm a pure person. I don't judge nobody, don't judge me.
Right.
Then you gonna need me, I'm gonna need you too. I'm gonna need you, brother. I'm gonna need you. When I need you, I'm gonna need you. And you gonna need me too. We not gonna judge who need what for who, or who need what for what. You know what I'm saying? Right. That's what I'm living off of, and that's why I'm happy.
It's wild to me because your personal life gets almost as much press as your music. For a guy who doesn't like to put his personal, you don't say much, but everybody knows your business.
And this is so crazy because guess what? My personal life is higher than here, and it's the stress level. My stress level here, my music damn near. I'm rich off both. I'm rich off the music and this, but my personal life is the shit that I don't even want to deal with. Your personal life should be here, and your music should be here.
Yeah,
but I'm here. And he add up to me like, what the f is going on?
How did it get like that?
How the f get like that?
Right.
But it's cool.
You don't even know how we got like that.
I got it. But how the f did it get like that in the first place?
I think in this new era, people are so interested with social media, they just dive into people's lives.
Yeah.
Like I know some chicks that'll figure your whole shit out just by going through your Instagram. Oh yeah, the married, he got a kid on the side, and and then this girl keep popping up in the comments, They'll figure your whole shit out through social media.
They focus more on the negative than the positive.
Nah, sometimes, but it's more like everybody's looking.
It ain't even the negative or the positive.
Right.
It's just
they looking from a negative or a positive standpoint and just finding it out.
Right.
But I'm saying,
trying to figure it out.
From the outside looking in, y'all seeing this. From the inside looking in, you thinking you got everything figured. You don't know the half.
Right.
You think you got everything. You probably know my address, my social security. You don't know shit about me. This get switched so fast. All it's nothing. You know what I'm saying? Right. I'm talking not from my personal standpoint, just in general, how this shit go. And you could contest, and everybody could contest to this. When it's like, when a person that's like us, and when you in this shit this small, the industry, you can find out everything about a person and know nothing about a person at the same time. So what do you know?
Well, I guess that's why we're here. Let's start from the beginning. You in Chicago. So much shit going on around you. You got homies, you got OGs, you seeing the plays. What makes Herbo pivot and say, I'm gonna do this? And how long did it take you to realize I can only do this and not this no more?
It got a lot to do with foundation. My home, where I was brought up.
Right.
The family, my mother, my father, my cousins. Because it's like, and the shit that I didn't even know, the situation. So you can't and I'm gonna chime in on this. I probably need a couple minutes to really touch in on what I'm trying to say.
Right.
It got a lot to do with foundation. So what I went through growing up, and I didn't even know I was going through, shaped me for what I went through in life, period. And I can say this, like I said, my mother, my father, my dad used to tell me, just drilling to me when I was like a kid, 4 or 5 years old. Always be a leader, not a follower. If you be on drugs, I'll kill you. If I ever catch you addicted to crack, I'll cop out and blow your fucking brains out. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I always used to be afraid of my dad. The shit he used to tell me.
Yeah.
And it's like, I ain't get it. Like, damn, I ain't know nothing about, I ain't even know what the fuck crack was when he telling me he'll blow my brains out for being on crack. I'm born in 95, it's 99. This still Chicago. It's like, I ain't know what the fuck going on.
Right.
But and I could chime on this and say like, bro, I could talk about this shit on and on. My first time ever having an encounter with like a drug addict or something, it was like 2 in the morning. We had a 24-hour car wash, a laundromat.
Right.
My mom used to always go clean the laundry and shit. But I was young, she had called me when she come back to help her carry the bags upstairs.
Right.
So I come downstairs and my mama calling me because this is before, I don't even think my mama had a cell phone. I think she called the house phone from the laundromat phone.
Right.
Like come downstairs and be that, you know what I'm saying? It's like 2 in the morning. Crackhead walk up on me like, you got some C? I'm like, what? C? I'm like 7, 8, 9 years old, some little ass kid.
Right.
C? I'm like, C? What the fuck is C? I ain't figure out what C was years later. She talking about crack.
Right.
She walked on, I'm like, C? Like, C? What you talking about? Scared as hell, this lady. I know she walking up on me, geeked up, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm knowing it's not an average lady walking up on me.
Right. She like a zombie.
Yeah. So it's like the shit that the nigga accustomed to and experienced to is like the foundation that I had always prepared me for what I was up against. So when I'm leaving out the house and I'm leaving out the house and what I'm dealing with, I'm knowing. My dad used to tell me this shit before I ever went to jail, my first time going to jail, I was 12 years old. I was a fucking kid, I was
For
12.
What'd you go for?
Throwing rocks off a rooftop, off of my homie in them buildings.
You just do that shit.
His mom and them gone. His mom's gone. They gone at a party. We throwing rocks off a building. You feel like just throwing them.
To cars,
hitting cars.
While they going by.
Breaks everything on anything.
Oh God, dude, you could have killed somebody.
Nah,
we badass kids.
I don't know why that's the thing to do, son.
It was the thrill. But listen.
After a while, we switched to potatoes and onions and eggs.
Nah, I'm not even trying to sound fucked up.
I'd rather eggs.
And it is fucked up, and that's what I'm telling you. That's why I know it's fucked up, because guess what? As we saying this shit, I'm telling you, I learned the lesson right then and there, bro. Because we throwing shit at parked cars that's on the block. We just bored. We just throwing shit on cars that's not even driving. First we throwing rocks, then we get to throwing bricks on cars that's parked.
Right.
We just doing shit.
Right.
In my homie crib. And he live here.
Yeah, right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So boom. Long story short, we wound up throwing a brick, and then like, this was my mama telling me or the police, I don't know. But I learned the lesson. You know what I'm saying? We throw a brick and it landed like in the car, but we don't know. They saying it landed in the baby car seat. I'm 12 years old. You feel what I'm saying? It's 4 in the morning. Ain't no fucking baby in the car seat. But wait, it might have been.
Right.
A baby might have been in that car seat.
Right.
But listen, I don't know if everybody heard that story. That's probably, you know what I'm saying? That shit shook me. Even though it ain't moved me, it ain't like I said we doing, you know what I'm saying? We all got locked up, but that shit tweaked me out, bro.
Yeah.
I always had morals as a kid. When I found out, like, damn, we just doing some shit out of thrill, we could have killed the baby.
It's Hoffa, trapper turn smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is stack rappers. Got bars I can hang with the backpackers. Trap star, I don't hang with the backpackers. I'm in the hood with the work you heard. Making fiends leave earth you heard. Got your baby mama thirst you heard. Feel the flow, nigga, throw it in reverse. This the wave you need to surf.